you guys noticed right when you came in, what's over there?
Oh,
that thing.
thing that we don't know what it is.
So what you guys did first, I'm just going to recap. So I had everybody got a square, and by everyone, what we mean is every 8th grader who is enrolled in the art, which means that the entire picture was never in the room at the same time. All right, so here is the whole portrait with all of those pieces together.
Whoa.
Is it Solomon Schecter?
So his real name is Schechter Solomon Schecter, right? Solomon Schecter, like his Solomon, he never went by Solomon, right? He was Shlomo Zalman, or named after the Chabad Rebbe Schechter Zalman. He came from like a Chabad background, but he also wanted to study modern topics, right? So he had this classical Jewish rabbinic education, but he was also very up to date on modern cutting edge stuff. He ended up in London. And in London at that time, even in modern colleges, places like Oxford and Cambridge, they are studying Talmud, and so he's teaching this ancient text in, at the time, what is the most modern and up-to-date university in Great Britain. I bet he'd feel very comfortable if he walked into the school today, and he saw girls leading tefillah, and he saw girls wearing tefillah, and he would say, that's the way our Jewish community decided that Judaism should evolve. Right? He'd be totally on board with that, even though he lived in a different world. So he's an amazing, amazing scholar.
And I think it's nice to take that minute to learn a little bit about him, because that's the school that we're a part of. That's the community that we're a part of, is like pulling on this legacy and understanding what the history of Judaism has to teach us, but also how we should take that history to inform the way we make decisions about the future. It's really not about only living in the past or only living in the future, but you guys are the bridge of that
100%.
time.
This year marks the 101st Yahrtzeit of Solomon Schecter, in whose image our school was named and founded. Schechter was an amazing figure because from a very young age he was able to live in two worlds simultaneously. He came from a Chabad background and mastered his yeshiva learning in Romania, but also studied in modern settings in Vienna and at the University of Berlin. He was an impressive Talmud scholar, and he was invited to England, where he joined the faculty of Cambridge University, teaching and exploring ancient texts at a modern, cutting-edge university. When a cache of 1,000-year-old documents came to light in the Cairo Geniza, it was his familiarity with Talmudic manuscripts and his mind for modern, critical research methods that enabled the trove of documents to be understood and to shed light on Jewish life 10 centuries earlier. In 1902, he came to New York to head the Jewish Theological Seminary and again brought his unique philosophy of balancing tradition and modernity. He told rabbinical students that if they wanted to be successful in America, they had better be able to talk baseball. And he also had a profound belief in understanding Jewish law through a lens of evolution and looking not only to the rabbis, but to the practice of committed communities for guidance. He really understood people and he connected with them. He died in 1915, and so he never had the opportunity to walk through the doors of Schechter Westchester. But if he did, I bet he would feel right at home. Seeing our core values on the wall, seeing our minyanim with young men and women leading the tefillah, and seeing his name etched into the stone. In many ways, our championing the balance and integration of general and Judaic learning is his legacy, and our students are the ultimate beneficiaries. Solomon Schecter, Harav Schechter Solomon Schecter, may his memory be a blessing. Yehi Zichro Baruch.